Let me start.
Okay.
Um, Jim has finished this issue 56, 55. Why? 56, and I also resolved issue 55. Um, and today I will update brand API brand API version 2 based on priority list. I will focus on get, create, and update customer. Uh, the it mixing.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so and Robert is focusing authentication API.
Okay.
So Robert told me that we will add three requirement field in header. They are asset token, ISO kanji, and signature. Right? Are you okay with it?
Okay.
Uh,
But the token is under authorization header, right? It's not header request header.
yes.
Okay.
Um, uh, Actually, I still confused about optional parameter in customer. Let me share my screen. For example, get customer. Yeah, can you see my screen?
Wait, yes.
Okay. Um, Currently, I just drop some field as query like this, and I want to get the final confirm about other field. For example, lucid with lucid on this.
Yeah, all is optional.
Yeah, should we add this field at like a field box?
Yes, okay. All is needed. Yes. So whether if because Cairo mentioned it to be inquiry, right?
Yes,
So
but yeah, if the
yeah, it'll be very long.
yeah, but if some of this field is empty, what should we do?
Empty will be ignored. It's not, it's optional ma. So if you see the code, right, if it's empty, it won't be used. But if it's value, then we put into the filter.
If because they are
Mhm.
optional field, so if they are empty, I think we should ignore and do not
Yep.
send error code to client. Yeah, for
Yes,
example,
that is the current way, right?
uh, uh, let me show you. Bla, bla, bla. Đâu nhỉ? Nhưng mình xóa mất rồi ấy. Mình xóa mất rồi. Vãi. Ô, chậm này. Yeah, for example, if token identify and some field empty, we shouldn't return error like this, right?
But we need, because it's either or. If you don't have this, your thing will fail. Your query will fail. So which is why I mentioned this API is one of it is required, because I need to find customer, but when I want to find customer, I don't have CRM ID. But if I want to find a specific customer, I pass you CRM. I need a CRM ID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you don't have this, if let's say nobody pass you anything, your query will fail. Because you are not supposed to list all profiles.
Cái này là bắt buộc rồi còn gì nữa.
Thế thì bắt buộc gì?
Thế thì cái này là bắt buộc. So CMID EU.
Hả?
So why it is?
So maybe you can discuss with Kairu if you want to split this into two API. One is just get to specific CRM ID. One is to search. Then you have all these optional fields. Because this get customer there's two function, right? One is to get the specific customer details. One is to find a list of customers.
I think if these field are optional, so we can ignore them if they are empty, and we find only CIM, uh, we find only customer information based on CIM ID.
Yeah, but what if I want to find people with mobile number only? I don't have the CRM ID. This I mentioned this API, there's two functions. One is to find the customer detail based on CRM ID. Okay. Another function is to search. That means I don't have let's say e-commerce don't have the CRM ID, but I want to find, is there any profile with mobile number 123, for example. So in this case, I don't have CRM ID, but I have some details I want to search. It's same as the HIP find customer. What Jim is checking on. So find customer, I don't have CRM ID. So I have to ask the brand, can you give me a list of profiles with this, I don't know, first name or last name or mobile, etc. So CRM ID may not be needed. You get what I mean? The functions for this API.
Why don't we separate the API?
Yeah,
One for
there's yeah. So you can discuss with Cairo if you should split into two API. One is for get, one is for search. Then your search can be optional, all the optional fields.
yeah.
Mm.
Does Harun understand logic of get customer and other API?
No, you may not know the details.
Yeah.
So for get customer, I did mention before there's two functions. One is to get and one is to search. So for get customer, you can ask him if it's better to split into two API.
Because I remember that yesterday Harun comment if we find customer information based on CIM ID, we don't need uh, other parameter like first name, last name,
Yep.
mobile.
That's because a normal get should be only one by ID.
Yeah,
which is why I mentioned you might need to restructure because our current get is like multi-function. So you may not need to split, or what he was mentioning use query, but you can discuss with him because if it's query, I think it's a lot. Yeah, the list of parameters is a lot. So we maybe need his advice, which is better to split into two API if it's better.
okay.
Okay.
Uh, if we define um, a get customer for based on CIMID, um, we need at least CIMID and ISO country
Yep.
signature. And what about other optional? Um, I see we have to section and maybe allow update. Sorry, allow duplicate.
No. If you are splitting, if you are splitting, I think you only need CRMID and section.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think we
Allow
have.
duplicate also don't need.
What about allow duplicate?
You don't need because you already have the CRMID. Allow duplicate is more for searching.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so I will uh, ask my comment and to group and discuss with Khairul about
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all for now. If I have any question, I will message you.
Okay, can. Once you have the so-called the list of confirmed API that you're going to build, you just confirm with Cairo if e-commerce needs e-commerce site need any information, other information. Okay. I already sent you the list to prioritize, so you can just work on those first. The rest we can do it after that because those that I mentioned, I think the e-commerce will need it.
Okay,
Mm.
thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.